White House senior advisor Stephen Miller had a press conference where he spoke to reporters about Donald Trump's and GOP senators' attempt at immigration reform, their immigration legislation. And he did get quite a bit of pushback and did get a little snippy with the reporters. So we wanted to share some of those exchanges with you. Let's start off with video number 5, where he talks about a little bit of hypocrisy within the Trump administration. Take a look.
Will the Trump organization stop bringing in foreign workers on visa programs to set an example for other businesses in the interim before this bill becomes law?
Well, as you know, the only way to have immigration policy work is it has to be national, it has to be uniform. You can't have different rules and different procedures for different companies. This bill, of course, doesn't deal with guest workers and temporary non-immigrant visas, which is, I think, what you're asking about. And that's a separate thing. But the president was clear, if you go back and look at his debate on this during the primary, where he said, as a businessman, my responsibility is to operate my business according to the laws of the United States as they exist. He said, as president, my responsibility is to pass laws that make sure we have an immigration system that prioritizes American workers.
So the question that he was asked, just to give you guys a little more context, was in regard to the fact that the Trump administration raised the cap on the number of foreign temporary workers who can come into the country. 3 days after that happened, Trump Properties applied for 76 guest workers to work on their properties. So it seems like there's a little bit of hypocrisy there when Trump claims that he wants to open up jobs for American workers.
Okay, so all you guys in the red hats, next time you get pissed about somebody hiring foreign workers, well, you know who to look to. It's Donald Trump. So, no, there's no excuses. You can go cry about it all you want, but patient zero is Donald Trump, the president who's constantly lying about putting America first. When it comes to his own properties, when it comes to the money he's making, he's like, I don't care about American workers. I was just messing with you because I think you're stupid. And I'm just gonna rub it in your face, even though I said it on the campaign trail. Now I'm president. It would have been one thing, well, I didn't win, so what, who cares? Let's go back to doing the things that we do. I never meant it in the first place. Now you're president, you do all these branding and marketing around made in America, hire American. You do whole weeks around, you get into fire trucks and act like a child, okay? And at the end of the day, no, still, as president, hiring low-wage foreign workers. So if you think that's a giant problem, then you hate Donald Trump. Just pick a side, because if you say it's no problem at all, hey, businesses got to do what they got to do, then you don't think it's a problem. If you think it's a problem, then you think Donald Trump is a flaming asshole for not hiring Americans. And let me give you a sense of how egregious and greedy he is. 76 workers, you can't find 76 Americans, and how much more is that gonna cost you? $2 an hour, $4 an hour? Remember at Mar-a-Lago, one of these estates, he increased subscription that you have to pay to be a member from $100,000 a year to $200,000. That can't afford $2 or $4 more per worker to make them American? No, he just doesn't care about you at all. And he certainly doesn't care about principles.
So I just want to jump in from, look, we are obviously progressives. And so for those of you who are like, you guys just hate Trump and you're just criticizing him. No, he's getting criticism on this issue from the right as well. In fact, Numbers USA, which does not like immigration, released a statement in regard to what Trump did in increasing the number of foreign workers coming into the country. Let's go to graphic 11. This is a quote or a statement from them. They said, this is yet another example of the administration and Congress failing to keep the Trump campaign promise of putting American workers first. That's from Roy Beck from Numbers USA. He's the president of Numbers USA.
Yeah, that group is totally against immigration. So they love the press release today about limiting legal immigrants. All that talk about, we don't want undocumented. No, they just don't want any immigrants. And even they acknowledge, the president is doing absolutely the wrong thing according to their ideology by getting low-wage workers that work in his properties. As always with the elite, different rules for you, different rules for them. Watch the Young Turks commercial free, download it or stream it, watch it any way you like at tytnetwork.com/join.